Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. It is currently Monday the 30th of May and I am very excited to be filming a chill cozy reading vlog again. I'm very excited for this week because it is going to be the start of June. Like Wednesday is the 1st of June, and if you don't know, June is Harry Styles month. It is Harry Styles Love on Tour in Dublin. I honestly can't like process how quickly it's after like coming about, because I swear it was like 100 and something days and now it's 23 days, so that's kind of crazy. But I also want to get a lot of reading done this week, so let me show you the book that I'm currently reading. So the book that I picked up this morning was Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I'm very excited to read this book. All I've heard is that it's like a very hard-hitting, upsetting, devastating, sad romance book, and somehow that made me twice as excited to read it. It is a longer one. I have it sectioned off into about like 100-ish pages every day, so if I stick to those sections I'll finish it on Thursday, because I'm just trying not to like rush through books quite as much anymore. As I said, I was reading this morning and I got to chapter 3 and already I can definitely see that there's going to be some sad things. So this is like a small town romance set at like a lake house. We have our main character Bree, who decides to move to this small town, at least for a little while anyways, and she moves into this like lakeside cottage because this is the last time that she spent with her family when they were all together and they were happy and everything like that, so she wants to move back. And then we have Archer Hale, and I don't know much about him yet because I'm only on chapter 3, but the first chapter was very sad about his childhood, and I feel like he's going to be kind of like the outcast in the town, and then Bree is going to kind of, you know, strike up a connection with him. And yeah, I'm very excited to read that. I actually don't have any reading plans other than that book. I'm kind of just taking it with like whatever book I'm in the mood for, so this is the only one on the TBR for right now. So yeah, that is all I have to say for right now. I will come back to you later when I have some more reading updates, but welcome to the vlog. Happy Wednesday. So it is Wednesday morning, it's like 11:30 and I've got some unboxings. I got a Fairyloot box this morning and then I have an Amazon package as well. So let's get into the Amazon package first. I'm very excited. Oh my god, this is the sweetest thing ever. So it is Zodiac Academy The Reckoning, which is the 3rd Zodiac Academy book. This is a gift from Selena. Thank you, Selena, so much. I honestly like about to cry. Thank you so much for sending this to me. You did not have to. It is a thick book. This is the 3rd book in the Zodiac Academy series, as I've said. I'm actually filming a reading vlog for the Zodiac Academy series, so I'll hopefully be reading this like next week or this weekend or something, and then that video will be going up very soon. But this is sent to me from Selena. Thank you, Selena. She said, "I saw you were looking at this book, Em, so I thought I would surprise you. I hope you enjoy. It's supposed to be amazing," from Selena. Thank you so much, bestie. Honestly, my heart is just so full. Thank you so much for sending that to me. I'm just like in tears. Thank you so much for sending that to me. See, now I'm reading Archer's Voice, but I kind of want to start this book now, so we'll see how it goes. I'll try to finish Archer's Voice maybe tomorrow. The thing at the start, it says, "Welcome to Zodiac Academy. Note to all students: vampire bites, loss of limbs, or getting lost in the Wailing Wood will not count as a valid excuse for being late to class." I mean, why would it? Thank you so much, Selena. I love you so much. I will come back to do a Fairyloot unboxing in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. It is Fairyloot unboxing time. This is the May box and I'm very excited. I don't know what's going to be in here. I don't even know the theme. Okay, so look at this. The theme is Cloak and Dagger, and just like looking at that fan art, I just know that this box is going to be for me. Like, this gives me Sam and Selena vibes, you know, when they're on the rooftop in Assassin's Blade. This gives me Sam and Selena vibes, and now I'm gonna cry. Okay, so the first thing I see, oh my god, it's a mug. Okay, so it says Celestial Kingdom mug, which I'm thinking is Daughter of the Moon Goddess. You don't know how much I love these mugs. Okay, oh, what? And then it is purple on the inside with a little like moon. This is the prettiest mug I've ever seen, and I'm gonna use this like all the time. It's a little bit smaller as well than the ones I currently own, so it's perfect. I love it so much. Oh my god, this is the nicest item ever. Okay, then we have a box. I don't know what's in here, but I love the box. Oh, okay, so it's a tea strainer and it's really cute. So it says neither here nor there but long ago, and it's like a little wooden tea strainer that's inspired by Stardust. Is that like the book by Neil Gaiman? Oh no, it's The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. Never heard of that book, but that sounds amazing and I love that quote, so I'm gonna look it up. So next up I see two scrunchies and they're inspired by From Blood and Ash, which is just so cool. So this one says, "You're an absolutely stunning murderous little creature," which is my favorite Castile quote, and then we just have like the little blood dagger things. Love a good scrunchie. Okay, so next up we have a Red Rising bottle opener. Also, I'm noticing that they're like writing on their packaging what the item is, which is quite helpful, but also like it tells you exactly what it is before you open it. So this is this is a bottle opener. It looks like a weapon. What is this bit for? Can you tell that I don't need to open many bottles? I'm confused. I'm presuming that this is the same though. No? Captain Hook vibes? No? Oh, okay, then we have two collectible bookmarks. I can't remember what month they did these in. I think they're doing them like quarterly or something, I don't know. So we have this beautiful one. I don't know what this is inspired by, and then we have this one as well. I also don't know what this one is inspired by, but they're very beautiful. And then the final thing before we get onto the book are the tarot cards. He is upside down. So we have the Empress and the Hierophant. If I'm not mistaken, these are from these Hollow Vows. Is that what it's called? By Lexi Ryan. I actually loved that book so much and I can't wait for the sequel. And the reason I think that is because she had red hair and then there's two guys on this one and there was two guys in the book, so I think that's what they're inspired by. I really like their new style of tarot cards. However, I kind of wish that they'd started them in January so that like it's kind of like a matched collection for the whole year rather than like switching halfway through. Let's get on to the book. Okay, so this is the letter from the author. Oh my god, that looks amazing. We're off to a good start when you see purple. Let's open it up and see what it is. Oh, The Stardust Thief. Not me literally just saying that I was gonna look that book up because it was the quote from the tea strainer, but it's the book of the month. That makes so much sense. So the book is The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. This actually looks so good. I'm a fan of a white cover and like I love the kind of little pops of color. It's very pretty. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Hello, could this be any more stunning? And there's a quote on the back. So it says, "Neither here nor there but long ago," which is the quote from the tea strainer, which makes so much sense. I have no idea what the book is about, but it looks amazing. I actually might start this today. How bad is that? I don't know if that's bad or not because I literally said I was going to finish Archer's Voice and then start Zodiac Academy, but now this one looks quite enticing to me. So I'm going to go through the spoiler card right now and tell you where everything's from and then also what the book is about. So the Red Rising bottle opener is designed by Iron and Ink Designs. The Stardust tea strainer is designed by Blanket Design. The Blood and Ash scrunchies are designed by Katarina Book Designs. Daughter of the Moon Goddess mug is designed by Kud Rakin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then the featured book of the month is The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. It is a story inspired by stories from 1001 Nights. It follows a legendary smuggler, a cowardly prince, and a dangerous quest across the desert to find a legendary mythical lamp. Wow, okay, that sounds amazing. That genuinely sounds so amazing. I actually think I might start this now because it has been so long since I've wanted to pick up a fantasy. That is it for the Fairyloot unboxing, but now I have a rant because here's the thing, like last month, which was May, oh my god, happy June, by the way. It is June, happy Pride month. But as I was saying, last month in May I kind of chose quantity over quality in books and I read like 22 books, but a lot of them were like short books and like 1 and 2 stars, and I just kind of like read them to get through books quicker, and I really didn't enjoy that because I was just kind of like, I felt pressure to like read so many books and read so many books, and I just didn't enjoy that as much. So for June I'm trying to focus on like quality over quantity because it does not matter how many books you read, and I know that, but like sometimes when you're reading a lot of books you're kind of like, maybe I can try read 30 books in 30 days or whatever. So this month I'm going to try to just read the books that I want to read, and it doesn't matter how long they take me, because I've been staying away from fantasy as well because it takes me like more than a week to read one book, and that just was like frustrating me. But I think I might pick this up today. Honestly, I have a few hours before I have to leave. But yeah, that is it for this Fairyloot unboxing. I'll come back to you when I have some reading updates. Oh, actually I wanted to give you a reading update on Archer's Voice, so let me do that really quick. Okay, I don't know actually when I was last talking to you about Archer's Voice, but I am now on page 114. I'm really liking this book. I haven't had a whole bunch of time to read this week, but I'm really liking this book. It is kind of like a slower book where not a lot is happening except from these two characters like building a bond together, but it's really nice as well. It's definitely very beautiful, and I can tell that it's going to be extremely hard hitting, and we've just found out what happened to Bree in her past, but we have yet to find out about Archer. But like, he's kind of telling her more than he's told anybody in the town. I'm gonna go right now, I'm gonna do the dishes, I'm gonna get dressed for going out, and then I will come back to you later. Okay, so you may have seen that clip just before, but I've just decided to take part in the massive readathon, as in like Sarah J Maas, like massive readathon. But the starting like point on the map that I chose was Amaranth, and the prompt is to read a book with a white cover, which literally could not be more perfect because the Stardust Thief has a white cover, so I'm definitely going to read this right now. But this readathon goes for the whole month of June, so I do have time to hopefully complete all the prompts before Aylin's coronation, which is on June 30th. So yeah, I just thought I would update you that that's a readathon that I'm taking part in. Besties, okay, it is now Thursday and it is about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I have not read a single thing kind of all week, honestly. I'm still on page 114 of Archer's Voice. I am liking it, I just haven't had time to read it all, and then when I do have free time, I'm like, I should be doing something else other than reading, so I just haven't been reading it all. Also, this is actually a different jumper even though it looks the same. I just have kind of like an endless stash of pink jumpers because pink is my favorite color, if you couldn't tell. So I'm actually working this evening from 7:30 until like 1 in the morning, but hopefully I will get some time to read this evening. I do have from now until I go to work free, so I think I'm going to potentially read some of Archer's Voice, or I could start the Stardust Thief because this is for the book with a white cover, and I'm looking at it now and it's not necessarily a white cover, it's kind of more like purpley grey, but you know what, I'm counting it as a white cover, so if I say it counts, it counts. But I don't know which one I want to pick up because I'm kind of just like, I don't really want to read anything, but also I do. So I don't know, I'll figure something out. Yesterday I ended up going out to dinner. I don't know if I said that already, but I went out to dinner with my dad and my grandparents, and then afterwards me and my dad went to the cinema. We went to go see Top Gun Maverick. It was so good. We were in like the luxury screen, which has just like really big chairs, and they were like recliner chairs. It was amazing. So I think I'm going to do some practice theory tests because I have my driving test very soon, and then I might read some of Archer's Voice if I have time. I don't want to kind of like start disliking this book because it's taken me so long to read, so I just need to like dedicate time and actually read it. So that is my plan for the evening. I will get back to you if I end up reading anymore. I would say that I will update you when I get home this evening, but honestly I will probably be too tired if it's like after 1 AM. We'll see how it goes. Hey besties, okay, it is now Friday, it is 5 PM. I washed my hair and it is still drying, which is never a good look, so just ignore it. But I wanted to give you a reading update. I've actually kind of spent a good bit of time this morning and this afternoon reading because I got home from work at like 1 last night and I didn't go to bed until about 2:30. So when I woke up this morning I was just kind of like, you know what, I fancy doing kind of nothing today and like just reading and watching some YouTube and watching Stranger Things and things like that. So that's exactly what I did, and I have made a good bit more progress in Archer's Voice now because I was kind of getting a bit fed up of the fact that I was only at the start of this book and I've been reading it for a whole week. So I'm now on page 208. I do kind of want to finish this today. I have like 200 pages left and I feel like I might be able to finish it. I am really liking this book. I do think it's beautiful. I think the love story is really sweet. I think that like I like the idea of it, but I don't know if I'm 100% obsessed with the book like I've seen some other people are, and I feel kind of bad about that, but also I'm just kind of like I don't know, I'm not 100% obsessed. Like there's no plot to the book, there's nothing, like there's no plot in the book, and I'm kind of like, because we're 200 pages in, I don't think there's going to be a plot either. And also like it is a bit insta-lovey. I don't know, I'm just not completely obsessed. It's not like 100% believable. I love the fact that like Bree is finally communicating with Archer and like Archer has somebody to talk to. I get that, I love that, I think it's very sweet. However, I think everything is just really like convenient. It seems as though she visited Archer like once and then they were in love with each other, and I don't know, maybe it's because I have been reading more slow burn romances lately. I kind of prefer slow burn romances, honestly, But yeah, like it is a good book, don't get me wrong, and I am enjoying it. However, it's just like there's not a lot to it. But like the scene with Travis made me so mad because all through the book they're basically saying Archer is like no less than anybody else. He is no different than anybody else. He is like very intelligent, very smart, very like aware, very everything. And then in the scene with Travis, I was just kind of like, but you have to know that that's not a thing. Like he has to know that that's not a thing. Like everybody knows that that's not a thing. I don't know, that kind of made me a bit mad. I am liking this book, I'm just not like 100% obsessed with it, but I kind of want to finish it today because I want to move on to perhaps like a fantasy book. But yeah, that is all I have to say for right now. That is my update. I will get back to you later. Hi besties, it is now the next weekend. It is Thursday the 9th of June and I am just coming on here to end out this video now because I didn't have time all week to do the outro for this video. So on Monday I did end up finishing Archer's Voice and I am kind of like mixed on how I felt about it, which is why I kind of wanted to like wrap up my thoughts before I end out this vlog. So I ended up giving this book a 3.5 star, and like while I did enjoy it, and it's not that I disliked the book at all, it's not one that I'm gonna rave about, it's not one that I'm gonna think about, like it's not very memorable to me. It's also not one that I'd necessarily like recommend to everybody when they ask for romance recommendations. Like it's not one of my favorite books or anything. I think throughout this whole book I was kind of just feeling like something was missing. Like there was no plot in this book apart from like them communicating with each other, which was really nice and I appreciated that part. I think that it was interesting to see like a love story through sign language. Like I hadn't seen that in a book before. It was very unique and very like, I like Bree and Archer and I was rooting for them to, but like I was expecting something more and I honestly don't even know what I was expecting, but I was just expecting something more. Both of these characters have like really bad trauma in their past and very bad things have happened to them in the past. All through the book Archer's one is like a mystery and whatever, but it's really not, because in the first chapter you kind of find out what happens and it's very easy to put two and two together. And like then when he like announces it or tells Bree at the end, it's supposed to be like this big shock factor, but it really kind of wasn't, because you kind of knew what had happened as well. And it is sad, but it's just, I don't know, I didn't feel that connected to them. It didn't feel that like real, I don't know. And then Bree, like she had such a traumatic thing happen to her, and like only a couple months before the book starts, and she was having like very bad PTSD flashbacks and stuff, which was interesting to read about. But then the second that like she is with Archer, they disappear and they never come back, and I'm just kind of thinking, surely that's not how it works. And maybe it is, maybe I just don't know that, I don't know. It just kind of felt like as soon as she went to Archer's house they disappeared. Not even like as soon as she got together with Archer, like literally as soon as she was in his house they were gone and they never came back, and she never really spoke about that again, which was kind of unrealistic and very odd, I thought. But yeah, I don't really have a huge amount more to say about this book, and like in the few days since I've read it, I've kind of forgotten a lot about it as well. I was really interested in Travis's character, who's Archer's cousin, and I found out that there's actually a book called Travis by the same author, and it's like following him and like his love story and stuff. So I probably will end up reading that, but I thought it was a novella, but it's like 400 pages, so I'll see if I'll get to it. But yeah, it's not a very memorable book. I'm kind of let down by it, by the fact that like everybody loves it and raves about it and like says it's like their favorite book, most emotional book. I didn't find that. But yeah, it was a good read. I didn't dislike it by any means. It was just not my favorite book. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment the fishing emoji if you watched to the end. I hope you enjoyed. Stay amazing, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.